Hello, Avon Wing superstars. And today we are going over how to get free events. And I know that a lot of times we think that we want to pay for events and that the results are going to be better when we pay for these events. It's not always the same case. When you have events that you're paying for them, it's costing you a lot of money. You're investing hundreds of dollars, and the results might not be there. The conversion results of your investment might not be there. I have grown my business with events, not not only paid events, mostly with free events. With the free events, you get to spend 2 to 3 hours with a table setting. I'm going to give you different scenarios so that you're able to pick and work on the scenario that you come across when the time comes. For example, when I'm going prospecting for events, what I do is I dress professional. It's very likely I'm going to be walking and I'm going to be approaching different businesses. If you're on the phone, please press *6 so that you minimize the voice, the background voice noise. And when I walk in, I want to give the impression of that person that I'm speaking with that I'm a professional and that I'm gonna be a great image for their business. The first thing that I do, I ask for the business owner. So I introduce myself. Hi, I'm Milagros. I'm with Avon. I'm an Avon representative, and we are promoting in the area, approaching the business owners to give them the opportunity to advertise their business, and we can also advertise ours by setting up a table or by setting up in the corner where we can give your customers samples, your promotions, and we can enter them into a free raffle. You can show them the baskets that you do, or if you don't have them with you, you can tell them we make beautiful baskets and we enter them in a free raffle. We give them samples. We can demo your products, or we can demo ours. And when I mean demo their products, it's not beauty products. So it's not that you're demoing Dove or whatever. It's you are demoing maybe a sample that they want to give the customer. Um, you also want to make sure that when that business owner, that when you approach that business, that you're speaking with that business owner. So what I do, I ask to speak with the business owner, not someone that is in charge of the store. Um, Let me see if I can mute. If I can mute. Mm, okay, I'm sorry about that. I want to make sure that I won't lose my. If you're on the call on the phone, please press *6 or mute. Press mute on your phone so that you don't have the background noise until you want to ask a question. Okay, so we when we are inside the business, we ask for the business owner. If the business owner is not there, you want to give them your information and ask when is the best time for you to speak to the owner. When would he be available? Sometimes you might get, oh, I don't know, he will call you, leave me your business card, and go ahead and do that. Before you leave, even if the business owner is not there, ask them if you can leave some of your brochures for their customers, or if you can network with that person that's in charge of the store, that's going to be a possible prospect for you. Another thing that I do when I am notice that my approach is not asking, my approach is telling. For example, let me repeat it again. Hi, I'm Milagros. I'm a local Avon representative, and we are approaching the business owners today to offer them the opportunity to advertise their business, and in return, we can advertise ours with their customers. We will give them free samples. We will enter them into a free raffle, and we will have a professional setup right in front of your store to greet your customers. We will share your specials and hours, and we will collect names, numbers, and email addresses so that you can download on your database. If the owner has a database, which some of the owners do because they want to make sure that the customers have their news and their specials, that you get those leads and you also put them on your contacts, on your Alma, or on your notebook so that you can put it later on your Alma. It's important that you get those contacts, because those contacts, you're gonna follow up with them through Alma. You're going to put them on your web office. You're going to put them on your phone. And, regarding on how those contacts are, some people just want to enter into a free raffle and they don't want any other interest. You want to set those aside. You want to enter your hot leads into your Alma and into your web office, and into your web office, everybody, including the ones that just want to enter the raffle. You can do your raffles once a month. You can do your raffles every campaign. It's entirely up to you. You can also mix events and do all your events and all your raffles at once, mixing up several events. This is important. When you do your raffle and when you do call your winner, make sure that you're not delivering your basket. Make sure that that person comes back to you in a place that you can meet them where you're already doing another activity. For example, if you are doing a team meeting, we already talked about open houses, how you can mix your team meetings, how you can mix your training with your team, and how you can mix your customers delivering, coming to pick up your products. So all of that is going to be mixed into one activity, and they're going to also come and pick up their basket. Remember that it's important that you kind of multitask everything that you're doing, that you are not wasting your time doing many activities that are not going to be productive, that you're going to mix all of it at once. If you can run your business from, from the website, from online, and have your customers come to you, you're going to save time. Your customers are going to buy more from you, and you're going to have more time to focus on the activities that are more money producing. How does it feel to know that you have all of this into one place, that you're mixing and putting different activities together so that you can have access to all of this one day of the week? Okay, and my training days with my team are on Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, I prepare my materials. They come to me. My customers come pick up their orders. I have my training calls. If I'm going to do an open house, I do that. I kind of put it all together so I'm not running around and going crazy. If I have a lot of field time, then I can also do follow-ups on Wednesdays when I don't have a lot of the trainings from the representatives that are coming in on Wednesdays. So you see, I just want you to have a clear idea. When you work your field time, it's going to become overwhelming to do your follow-ups. You're going to have a lot of leads and you're going to generate a business that is important, that you create a system so that that follow-up comes into place. What has worked for me is to put all my event contacts into Alma. And we talked about not to have that many of them stuck on your phone when you cannot contact them. Either delegate them so that your team can also practice on how to call the leads, or just close them out and they will be in the system as your lead. However, you will continue to receive leads from Avon as long as your ALMA is not overloaded. Make sure that that you also are working your own leads, because that's also going to increase your rate, your return rate on your on your leads that you're getting from the company. So back to the events. And I want to stop, see if you have any questions so far.
At this moment, I have one Milagros. I have several of them that it has been I closed it in Alma. I closed the lead, but the computer doesn't let me to work any, and it stay there and says close, but it does. I cannot go back to Alma again. So it says the message was not sent to Alma.
Well,
So
Alma is having some error messages now. So
yeah.
that's gonna stop. But when you close them, in the bottom it says go back to leads.
It doesn't let me move. I cannot go back to leads. That's why they appear that they are closed, but they doesn't move.
Yeah, I have that problem, Alma, I think because I have the same problem. I call and I want to put my report. I want to put, I call and talk to people, say something. Alma say the same problem with me.
Okay, yeah, we're having problems with that, and they're getting it fixed. So be patient and continue to do your follow up. What I'm doing now, I'm not having that problem. I have an iPhone, so I don't know if you can do it from your iPad and it will work differently. Try your iPad instead of your phone so that you can at least do the manual follow up. You're already putting your AMAs on a notebook. Make sure that you write them all down and then you do your follow-up so that when the system is working, that you're able to do your manual follow-up so that it does record in the system. They're fully aware of that.
So you think it's for Android phone, because I work all this time with my phone, but it started yesterday, that problem. He said error 400 or try again. I might not found something like that.
Yeah, they're getting it fixed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions about the events, what we talked about? No? Okay. Now, but you understood what we spoke about, that to write them down on a piece of on a notebook and write down your follow-up so that you can do it manually when the system does come back up, right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So let's go by how we do the approach. When you do the table, make sure you have a tablecloth, either an Avon tablecloth or just a regular tablecloth. Make sure that it's presentable, and if you want to add some letters, there's some letters that you can iron on them that is very cost effective, and you will have the word Avon right in front for the customers to see it. You want to make, and I do this, I've been doing this since I started, you want to make your free Avon signs. The free Avon signs are eye-catching because when people come, they ask, okay, what's free? And even though you're selling, or even though you have products there, it doesn't matter. What we give for free is so much. You can, okay, I have a question. How do you handle people from events far away from you? Have multiple events in different areas, or just one? Do you, what do you mean? Your team members? Your team members having events in different areas? Georgiana?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, like for me, I sometimes like I was recruiting a lot in Brooklyn, but I live in Queens, so I have recruits and prospects a lot from Brooklyn, but most of my customers are in Queens. Would I do like a Brooklyn event and then a Queens event, or would I just have one event and see if people would come? Because my customers do not like to get out of the house.
That's a great question. If you got what I usually do, like this weekend we had an event in Orlando. We try to do a 2-day event. And with the events, with the 2 days, you want to make sure that you advertise and let everybody know that you're there. If you're gonna work an area, or when you're gonna work an area, have your dates. To say, okay, I'm gonna do this event this month, then I'm gonna do it again the next month or the month after, so that whatever it is that you attract to that event, you can do the follow up with your next one.
Okay.
And you can work different areas. I like to work different areas. I don't like to stay in the same area that I am. My radius is up to 4 hours driving. So I want to be able to cover an area from, outside here, 1 to up to 4 hours of travel time. And when I go to the 4 hours travel time, then I do 2 days events back to back, and then I stay in that area. Does that answer?
Yeah. Because I've been trying to do different events in different locations, but I think I need to work on like having a calendar where every Tuesday of each month I do an event in a specific place or something like that. Because I
Mm-hmm.
find I'm not consistent enough with the events in the same location.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. I
Okay.
know exactly what you mean. And what I love about events is that the people that are coming to you are interested.
Mm.
The difference between events and prospecting, when you're prospecting, you're approaching somebody that might or might not be interested in the opportunity. When you're doing events, especially the free Avon events, I have found that the people that come, oh, what's free? They have a lot of personality, and they are approachable.
Mm.
So, it's if you're a shy person, if you're a person that maybe has a problem warming up to people and approaching people, that events is the way to go.
Okay.
I'm going to go through what happens when we are at the table, what we say and what we do. We already set up our nice table in front of the business. We have a nice tablecloth. We're dressed nicely, no jeans. Make sure that you're wearing something comfortable according to the weather. And you can wear an Avon shirt. You can wear something that's comfortable and airy for the hot summer months. If it's the winter, of course, you want to cover up. However, no jeans. Jeans take away from your professional look, and it really says a lot about someone who's prospecting $1 million business like we have. You're there at the table. You have your free Avon sign, whether you make it professionally or not. Um, I started with the neon sign that says free Avon, and then I put it in the front of the table. And right now I have signs that I can put outside the perimeter, so that people can see and draw the attention from the outside. And that's been important to me, because when I approach a business owner, I tell them that we have signs that we can put around the perimeter to be able to attract other customers that are not even part of their business. So we're promoting for them, we're promoting for us, we're being a hostess to their business, and we have an opportunity to use that establishment to grow our business. Okay, when we're there and when we have the free Avon sign, people come and they say, okay, what's free? And I do not, this is important, I don't tell them, oh, you're just getting a sample, a book. No, no, no. When they come, what's free? Hello, we are promoting, whether you're promoting your website, the products, you want to do that approach first. So I'm going to approach it as you're promoting your website and customers. And you're going to say, we are promoting the Avon products. This is for you. You give them a sample, bombita, or your business card, with your business card. This is for you. And we are showcasing our new products. We would like to show you this new fragrance, and try the fragrance on the customer. Ask him, may I spray the fragrance? We're also promoting this skincare, and then do it on their hand. This hand has the skincare and this hand doesn't have it, so that they can see the difference. And ask them, what do you see? Also, you want to be able to connect and interact with that customers. With that customer, when you want to close a sale, whether you have the products there or you want to promote your website, you let them know and you guide them to your website. Here's my website. I'm looking for customers, and you can get free shipping and a 20% off when you become a customer for the first time. And also, I would like for you to enter into the free raffle so that you can be the winner for this free basket. Notice that I didn't ask. I said what I had to say. And I will also would love for you to enter our free raffle so that you can be the next winner of our basket, or whatever wording you want to use. Just make sure you don't say, hi, would you like to enter our raffle? Or, hi, do you mind giving me your information? I also tell them as they enter the raffle, I say, that's great. And now I have a way to follow up with you. Okay? So that that person knows that you're also going to connect with them, either phone, text, or email. Make sure that you have that person on your social media, that you stay connected, and that you establish a connection with that person. Some of the things that we do to establish a connection is ask open-ended questions. For example, where do you work? What do you do for a living? Is this your baby? How old is your baby? You want to be able to find something about that person so that that person can interact with you. Now, let's talk about the prospecting part, the part where you are talking, not prospecting, the recruiting part, where you're talking about the opportunity. And this is important. Don't mix both. You want to finish one and develop that one and then jump to the other one. Okay? And the same thing for the opportunity. And I'm going to give you an example of what I'm saying. For example, it say, oh, we are promoting these products. Here, try. Do you want to sell Avon? You see that? You see that? If you're gonna connect with that person, connect with that person with that first approach. Talking about sales, you connecting with them with sales. Now let's talk about the opportunity. With the opportunity, Hi, we're promoting Avon and this business today. This is for you. Give them a sample and give them a business card. Don't ask them. Notice that I don't ask. This is for you. Okay? And if that person is passing through and is not greeting you or asking you, hi, this is for you, so that that person can be drawn to your table. And you ask them, we're here promoting the earnings opportunity. Have you thought about starting your own Avon business? Oh no, I don't want to, or yes, I have. Um, Either objections or comments, you wanna just keep them there and continue to talk. And your next approach is great. You can earn at least $200 in 2 weeks from your sales and $100,000 or more in 1 year when you start developing your team with the leadership program. What do you think? What do you like the most about what I just told you? Okay, so that person will reply. Some people will say, wow, I didn't know you can make that kind of money. Have your testimonials right there on your table. Make sure that you connect with that person. And you want to ask for referrals. If that person still says, no, this is not for me, right now, say, okay, so that's your second objection. Your first objection, you just talk over it. Your second objection, you just say, oh, great. Do you know anyone that you can recommend for me that could use an extra $200 every 2 weeks and $100,000 or more in 1 year? And I would like to enter you into a free raffle. You could be the winner of our next basket drawing. And then give it to them. Don't write their information. Have them write it, their own information on that paper. Okay? Now, when you have that information, make sure that you put all your leads into Alma, because when you close them, they're yours. Okay? When you're done with the event, you can either leave that basket with with the business owner, or you can do your own. When you do your own raffle, you call your own contacts. When you leave that basket with the business owner, he calls its own contacts. However, you're keeping your own contacts. So it depends on how they would like to do it. If you know you're not coming back there for whatever reason, and you want to leave the basket with them, you can maybe do your own raffle and then have the business owner pick it up from the business owner. Okay? Your raffles, your baskets, make them affordable. You know how to do a basket. It doesn't have to be something expensive. Just have your products that you want to put together and use that as your investment for your event. Any questions? Any questions that you want to ask? Okay. Now let's say that you are doing an event with several team members, right? And 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 now you have several team members with different contacts. Tell them that it's really your choice. If you're thinking that you're not going to they're not going to be responsible about calling those leads, make sure that you still write down all the leads, or make sure that you have them write down the leads that they're getting so that you can do the follow-up. Another option is that if you're doing events with team members, that they are on Alma. Because when they're on Alma, you can put all your leads on your Alma and then you can delegate it to them, so that you'll make sure that those leads are taken care of. You don't know how many events we have been, and the follow-up have not been there. As far as the basket raffle, have them raffle their own basket. So everyone will take their own leads and do the raffle with their own leads. Okay? Another choice of free Avon events is tailgating. Tailgating is to set up at a parking lot to put your free Avon signs, to do your promotions. People come and you do the same concept. Have your kids on hand. If you don't have any kids, just get one of those blank, just get an application that's blank, make copies of them, and have them write down their information. If you don't have time at the time of the event, take that application home and do an online appointment. You call them, when can I call you? Okay, at this time, great. Either collect the $15 or be with them over the phone so that they can give you the payment for that online appointment. That's if you don't have enough kids. Sometimes we have been to events and we don't have enough kids, and you're not going to stop your recruiting. You're going to make sure that you're going to get everybody that's there. With your free Avon events, your tables, do small businesses. Don't do businesses that are corporates, franchises. Just do small businesses, nail places, beauty parlors, restaurants, what else? Beauty stores, the clothing stores. Those are my most popular ones. Now, let's say that you are at a supermarket, a small supermarket, and they tell you, oh no, you can't set up a table because that shopping center will not let me. Ask them if you are able to stand to give information to their customers so that they, you don't have to set up a table. Just make sure you have a rolling cart, your tab, your contact tab, tablet, so that you can hand them out. They can write their name, number, and email address. All these approaches are effective when you have contact with people. You're going to get better. You must set up your events, even if it's 1 hour. If you're stopping by, who's cleaning the house? Put your phone on mute, please, so that there's no interference. Okay. Can you put your phone on mute? Okay. So if it's probably somebody that's on the phone. You can't hear us. When you have an event that you're out prospecting and you're approaching people, it's the same thing. You're there to collect name, numbers, to give books, to connect with people. Just do it the same way. Do it the same way as you would have a table. The only difference is that you're going to be walking from your rolling cart. Okay? I'm going to stop the recording because I have a lot of background noise, and we'll just do questions. Okay?